Hello, good morning students. Welcome back to the fourth lecture of science of class 10th. Now in this lecture we will discuss about or we will derive the third equation of motions. So third equation of motion is given here 2as is equal to v square minus u square. Friends, you have to also remember that this equation is also known as equation of position velocity relation, because directly the questions may not be asked that derive the third law of equation or third motion of equation. So this third motion of equation is 2as is equal to v square minus u square, and this you remember because sometimes they may ask derive the equation of position velocity relation. So in that time you may get confused to derive this equation. So how we will derive? Now see, in the previous lecture we have done that this is the object, this is the body, this is a graph. First we have to draw this, okay, and the object is A at A and it is traveling to this B. So during that time the initial velocity of the object is at A and it is u, okay. So AO is the initial velocity and this velocity reaches to B, so its velocity becomes v. This is time t. So as this is forming a rectangle, so this t will may be equal to this also because it is a rectangle and opposite sides are equal. Now how to derive these equations? First, you know that from velocity time graph, as it is shown in this figure, the total distance traveled by an object is given by s, and this total distance is enclosed by the figure, that is a b c o or a o c b, okay. So you can say total distance traveled is equal to s, and this s is equal to the area of trapezium. Okay, so if you invert this figure like this, you can get that this figure looks like a trapezium because these both two are the parallel sides and this is the height. So we can write here that s means the total distance is equal to area enclosed by the figure. So total distance ABCO or AOCB is given by total distance S, and this total distance S is equal to the area enclosed by this figure A, O, C and B. So AOCB is nothing but area of trapezium. So total distance is equal to S, and area of this area enclosed, that is S, is equal to area of trapezium. Now area of trapezium, you know, S is equal to area of trapezium 1 by 2 sum of parallel sides into height. Okay, sum of parallel sides into height. You can see very clearly that sum of two sides AO and BC will be the parallel sides. Height will be AD, or you can say this height is OC. Okay. Okay. Now S is equal to 1 by 2 sum of parallel sides. We can take here AO plus BC and height is OC. Okay. So we can here write that this S, we can take these steps to here. S is equal to 1 by 2 AO. Now you know the value of this is given. You can write here over that AO is equal to U. This BC is equal to V and OC is equal to time T. Okay, so OC is equal to T given, AO is equal to U, that is initial, and this object reaches to point B in time T, so its velocity becomes V. So BC is V. So these we need to put in the value in this. So we can write here AO is equal to U plus BC is V into T. Now here we can give it as equation 1. So this T is there. So you know, we know that first we need to find out the value. So we know that A is equal to V minus U upon T. This is by acceleration. Okay. So we can write AT is equal to V minus U by V minus U. Okay. And we can write T is equal to V minus U by A. Correct? V minus U by A. Now we have to put the value of this equation 2. You can name it as equation 2. Now put the value of equation 2 in equation 1. So here we can write S is equal to 1 by 2 U plus V, and T is equal to here given. T is given what? T we have got this as V minus U upon A. So this will be cross multiplied over here. So it will become 2S is equal to, it will be now, you can revert it because it is in plus. So you can write V plus U or U plus V because there is no any difference in writing this. So we can write here V plus U into V minus U upon A. Again this will be cross multiplied. So you can write over here that it will be 2AS is equal to, now this is U plus V and V minus U, means once it is in A plus B, A minus B, you know the formula. So it is V square minus U square. So here we got the formula, or we derived the formula. So this is the most important formula. On the basis of this formula, there are a lot of questions, there are a lot of numericals which is asked in your chapters as well as in your exams. So I think there is one more topic, that is uniform and non-uniform. We have seen, we have one more uniform circular motion it is, right? So uniform circular motion, when it is said to be uniform circular motion, we will see in the next lecture uniform circular motion. And based on these formulas, you have been given some of the exercises. So exercises you need to do yourself using this formula, or if you need some help, I will help. So you can also ask me just in going to the comment section. Thank you.